So no matter where the election lands, there's going to be a shakeup in this country because you're already shifting what makes people feel safe. Not shifting, that's not the right word. You're already jolting is what we meant to say. Jolting the pillars that the houses are built on. And that jolt to that pillar has an effect. And when the society starts to feel sort of that earthquake of that effect, the light workers holding fast to the truth of the matter, which is that conscious high vibrational living brings bliss to all people who are willing to follow it, you're infusing a steadying force into the field of energetics. One of the main ways that you can do this is to not get jolted yourself. This is why we've been talking at length about there's nothing right or wrong, bad or good, black or white. Everything is an opportunity for learning. So no matter how the election turns out next week, you need to stay in a place of neutral observation. Now, if your candidate wins, it's very tempting to become one of those people that says, yay, 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 and acts like, we won, we won. It's very tempting to take that energetic because it feels good. But what we're advising is that even if your candidate is the one that gets installed in office, it's just the beginning of the journey you're on to support the energetics of transition. And this will be a great place for you to practice neutral observation. Okay, now this is what we're doing. Now let's say the candidate you prefer does not win. It is very important to also experience neutral observation and allow insight from your soul to help see where your energetic assistance is invaluable, because there is a place where your energetic assistance is absolutely invaluable, regardless of the winning or losing candidate you're backing. You need to be sure. This is all up until now has been practice. But now this is final exam time. This is that time where you get the opportunity to experience neutral observation from a deep place. And whether you're disappointed by the results or elated by the results, it's an opportunity to take a neutral observational stance. Because we'll tell you that even if your candidate wins, and that you can embrace the idea of, oh, now it's going to be a certain way, your energetic support of that new way is vital. And if your candidate is not the victor, then your energetic support of the ideals that you still hold and that you would like to elicit from the leadership is vital as well. No matter who wins, this country will never be the same, because you're breaking new ground with this election. And it's a perfect timing because the ascension process is ramping up, and there's this opportunity now that the light workers are no longer holding the rope and they're spiritual free agents. It's the perfect opportunity to bring maturity, bring the middle age of your soul group, your United States citizen soul group, into this time. And if you think of your role over the next, let's see, today's Wednesday and the election's on Tuesday. So that's 6 days, yes? Mm-hmm. Over the next 6 days, and of course going forward into that, but practice for the next 6 days neutral observation. Practice experiencing things and saying, I see this as a learning opportunity. Now, sometimes you might learn, you hear a candidate speak and you enjoy what they say and you think, I'm learning that I resonate with this. And sometimes you may be learning you don't resonate with another thing. That doesn't mean that you're not in neutral observation. It means you're neutrally observing what you resonate with. That's far different than, yeah, we won, we kicked your butt, or why did you ever think you could even have the right to run? You suck so bad, you other candidate, you, right? You can. There's a whole difference between that. So it's neutrally observing means whatever's going on I'm learning from, and what I'm learning is where I can set boundaries, I'm learning what makes me feel as though I'm expanding. I'm learning what makes me stay in my high vibrational state. I'm learning what gives me the sense of the maturing soul group I'm part of. It's essential that high vibrational light workers help with this. This is one of the key roles you have at this time, is to ground the energy of neutral observation into the situation. Because we've said it 3 times, we think, and we're going to say it again. No matter which candidate wins, your country will never be the same. And when that happens, you want it to never be the same in a positive new way. Right? Yeah. Like, it's never going to be the same because we're all growing up. How's that for a change? It's your opportunity to take the tools you've learned and apply them in a way that starts within and extends out into your world in a healthy way, in a supportive way. So the energies for November is now. Now. Now is the time. Now it is. Now. Now, now, now. Take your tools, gather them up, sharpen them, clean them, whatever you think you need to do, and be ready, because now we're here. Now it's the time for you to do what you came here to do, which is to be high vibrational, conscious, and allow yourself the experience of observing from a neutrally observant place. So next week, we'd imagine some of you, if not all of you, are going to watch the returns come in, right? You're going to watch the major news channels or be on the internet, and you're going to see when the votes close in the different states and if they turn red or they turn blue. Watch within yourself. If you want it to be blue and it turns red, what does that do inside of you? If you want it to be red and it turns blue, what does that do inside of you? How do you experience that? When you see the candidates, they show them, what comes up in you? And see how you can stay neutral. Now let's talk a little bit about what we mean by neutral. Neutral simply means this: that you don't make a decision about the right or wrong of what you're seeing. You let yourself see it as a learning experience, and you say, what is this teaching me? And it is okay to set boundaries from the place of neutral observation. What we would advise against is setting boundaries based on emotional reaction. I don't like them, so I don't want them in my life, is not the point. It's, wow, when I observe this, it doesn't feel like it resonates with me. Okay, I don't want any more of this. And that's so vitally important that you get that difference. To be able to go into neutral observation first, and then find your way into setting boundaries for yourself. This isn't a time for celebration. This is a time to integrate your tools so that you can infuse the energetics of your maturing soul group with a new concept, which is right, wrong, win, lose don't exist in our reality. What exists in our reality is opportunities to learn and opportunities to bring a higher vibrating consciousness into our culture. And what better time do you have to do this than the next 6 days? And we invite you, and probably are challenging you, to have this experience in this way. Because now is the moment you've been waiting for. Now is the chance you have to get all your tools out and use them all at the same time. And it, like we said it over and over again, it doesn't matter who wins, it'll never be the same. And you have a role to play in that. And that role is an internal role. An internal experience of you knowing the truth of the matter, which is that everything that's being shown to you is being shown to you as an opportunity to grow.